Hello and welcome to another episode of Train Simulator 2020. This would be take number 3. Of course, you guys don't know that. Basically, we're going to be running a British Rail Class 87 from just outside Preston up to Carlisle. We're going to be running a sleeper service going northbound, so it's going to be about 4 o'clock in the morning, so we can just about make out what's going on around us. Plenty of services to be seen passing us in terms of freight and some other passenger workings. This is attempt number 3 because the first time I didn't know what I was doing, and second time I was speeding too much. Well, I oversped on multiple occasions, and the assistant came on and said, "Right, that's it. We're not having you anymore." So this will be take number 3. Cool. It's going to be testing. So I'm going to be fiddling with the brakes. Here we go. So you can see here, we are awaiting a path through Preston. The sleeper service does not stop here. We run non-stop to Carlisle. Please remember the maximum speed with this train is 80 miles per hour. People are trying to sleep. Right, let's turn you on. Let's just make sure you're fully released. And we're going to bring you up. That's now released. Okay. Let's run up. Okay, there's our wheel slip. So we're going to want to run down. Don't want the amp reader to get into the red, otherwise we get into trouble. Because then our train starts encountering some problems. Keep notching up. We can keep it halfway in the yellow and it should be okay. We'll go into the red, then we have some problems. So the first train to be seen is going to be Class 47. Line engineers working. Current line speed is 95 miles per hour, but I am not going to attempt to get anywhere near 80. That's our permitted speed limit, as coming up will be a change to, I believe, 35 through Preston. So I'm not too fussed about trying to whack up speed just now, as we will make plenty of time up during the course of the journey. So you can see there, we're running a minute late going through Preston. We will make up that time quite comfortably throughout, so I'm not too fussed about trying to get up to line speed just yet. So let's notch you up. As you can see there, the 35 limit in 0.8 of a mile. So, we'll just keep things at 35. Once we hit about 33, I'll start amping or notching down, just to get the amps down, which means we stop as much power getting into the locomotive. Hello, chaps. Jolly good. Okay, let's start notching down. You see the speed is slowly going there. Let's do it again. Okay, moving flat so I can keep things running as is. I may notch down a couple more bits just in case. What have we got over here? I believe we've got another 47 and to be running a local parcels train. Lineage 47, I think that was 095 with a large BR logo. Okay, let's just notch down a little bit. How's it doing the amps doing? Yeah, we're hovering around there, so it's not too bad. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's probably in the, well, I want to suggest we're in the summertime because it's so light. And we've got a few parcels, wagons, sats over in the sidings. Okay, matching the speed coming through here. There's somebody waiting there for early morning trains down south, probably into the likes of Manchester. You see we've got some sleeper stock that is waiting, or it may even just be there for holding. Right, we're going to notch up slightly. There we go. We'll have that speed creeping up, and then we can hit the 80 limit, which will be our maximum permitted operating limit. You saw there 47. Some more Royal Mail and parcels bits there, and some more solid blue 47s, and we have some ballast wagons sat pretty. There we go, you see we're running on time, even though we were slightly late. Another 47 come through here with early morning engineers train. Key for this scenario is going to be that I don't speed and I make sure I watch out for the neutral sections. That caught me out on several occasions before. There you see a couple of sparks then. There will be some outside shots done. Just to break it up a little bit so we're not staring at an in-cab scenario all the time. Right, let's have that going up fully. Let's just keep a watchful eye on there. If needs be, I will drop the ampage. Pop the terminal here. Okay. Let's have that hold. Once we get to about 77 miles an hour, I'll make sure that the amps are down to a low enough area so the locomotive won't start overspeeding. You can see we're slowly climbing up. We're more than half our maximum permitted speed, so we're doing okay. When we go through the neutral sections, watch for the light to go out. That shows that there is no power. Once we've gone back through it again, that will light back up again. That then tells me that the loco has power restored, so we can keep things going. The goal is to be as close to the maximum permitted speed as possible when passing through the neutral sections, not to lose too much speed. You want the transmitter up to be right at naught, otherwise you run the risk of overloading the system. Okay, let's up the ante. Bus. Amps you have, the more power going through the engine, so you want to lower the amount of amps to make it speed. You see who we have? We have Britannia 87004. That is our workhorse for today. So what we're going to do, we're going to start notching down. Cab. Watch the amps drop. You can see that our speed is starting to slow because of the amount of amps that are now going through the system. You can go, 80 point something, that's not a problem. It's when you hit the likes of 81, that's when your problems start arising. Let's do it one more. You can see the speed is now slow. It's almost stopped climbing, so we are okay for the time being. It's when you hit the downslope sections and the going uphill, that's when you can see really fun. The familiar sound of a beep, or a bell, or a bell. Like an old doorbell. Sounds familiar. Oh, hello, bus. What would we do without a bus? Yeah, 80.2, so it's having a moment. If needs be, I can always drop it down by another notch, just to make sure. What we've got going on here, it's a sewage treatment plant. Everyone hold your breath. There's no ventilators open in those cars. Let's have a look. Nope, windows are shut. There's some hay bales there. Do not lean out of the window. Plan to. And also, pretty sure first class, so see it. Okay. When we get to the up to the neutral sections, I want you to look out for the board. You see that there is enough time to shut off, which allows, zoom in, the transformer tap to hit 0. As long as it hits 0 when we pass through that, we're perfectly fine. If it's above 0 during that time, you can be in trouble. It's not a complete game changer, but it can hurt. It's 10 past 4 in the morning and there are people with lights on their houses. I hope you're going to work. We're going to be running up for a hell of electricity. Let's turn the lights on, shall we? Back of the train there, back of the loco, we can have a look at the Mark 1 we have there, that's doing the old rattling. See there, the pantograph sparking away quite happily. Here the AWS then, so that's still fine, we haven't got to worry about anything just yet. Strictly speaking, we shouldn't have to worry too much apart when it comes to some pretty drastic speed changes and having to start fiddling. Shouldn't be anybody out walking at this time of night, but you never know. Always best just to let people know your presence. Mind you, you're out. Oh yeah, you ought to work. It's a 24-hour place, it's fine. I'll let you off. But if they put the music blowing, they ain't gonna hear me. They'll certainly see me, but they won't hear me. Okay, you can see there we've got a neutral section coming up, so we need to look out for the boards on here that gives me the warning so I know when to shut off. May have nipped us then. You don't pay attention. So do. Have that to off. So we've got an 87 coming along here. Working a southbound sleeper. Okay. You see there the transformer tap is now at 0. So we're just going to coast through into the neutral section. When we pass through it, you'll see magnets on the ground. You'll see a board telling me when it's going to start. You'll see that light go out as well, which tells me that the loco is currently without power. And it should go quiet. There's the board. There's the magnets. You heard then the engine did cut out, and then it fired back into life again, so let's have that on one up. That's now going, the amps will start climbing, and away we go. Driver, this is Preston ESB, there's a temporary speed restriction ahead. Parkway works are progressing at milepost 12.6, this is over 20 mile per hour temporary speed restriction. That's absolutely fine, I can do that. Another bus. Don't go away from them. Okay, coming is the board that's going to be warning me of the temporary speed restriction. We're then going to get a warning pop up. So, yeah, there's no problem, so I'm not paying attention to what's going on. I'm only going to get several warnings before I get boosted out, so that's the first and hopefully the only. So 1.2 miles, let's just start slowing it down. Don't be too heavy on the brakes to start with, we may be a little bit more forceful if needed. There's the warning. As you can see there, that's going to run to naught. Not running any amps, it's not a problem. By the time that hits naught, I'm still coasting. And then when we hit 20, I can give it some amps. And it will still kick back into life. We have sheep. Roads are much better place we have sheep. Just more sheep. Good lord, they're everywhere. Can't move for sheep. Okay, there's the work taking place up there. I think we might be okay without me able to interfere. There I might have to apply just a little bit more. Yeah, let's just process a bit more there. It's very quite heavy. Okay, let's turn that off. Let's notch up. See there, that's now rising. The amps should follow soon, I hope. Tell you what, let's actually have that run it off for the moment. We'll leave that to go to 0. We'll coast through here at just above 10 miles an hour. Once that gets to more, we'll slowly start increasing it, and it should be okay. Okay, let's see if we can get some life going back into this. So I'm going to start increasing, yep, and you can see the amperometer reading there, and you can see it going on there. So what we're going to do, we're going to run up. Obviously mindful of the fact we have the 20 mile per hour speed limit to adhere to. Even though I've passed it, I've got to wait for my consist to pass it before I can open up the taps. So I'm just going to keep notching down. See there the speedometer is starting to stop climbing. But it is doing it very slowly, so we'll just keep notching down. Hovering the 19 mile per hour mark, we should be absolutely fine. Let's go to the back of the train. You see there's our chap. Wait for this to pass. Increases. Let's do run up. Look at the cab, make sure that doesn't go into the red. Okay, let's just bring a notch up. Keep it a hold. And we'll keep maintaining our speed. So let's drop a couple of times. Quite misty out there, but not too bad. Neutral sections are every 15 miles apart, so we'll have enough time to get up to max operating speed. Close to the section, should be golden. Village down there. Got the people getting ready to go to work. Jolly good. River. Holiday Park. Some industrial complexes. I want to say that's the Royal Mail over there. 7.7 miles to the Het Lancaster. Let's keep on increasing our speed. When we get to about 75, I'll start bringing the amps down. It should control our speed quite happily. Cows, no cows, really good. No cows, no cows. To see the world from the outside. Cool, we're sparking like a good one. Let's have a look down the line as our consist. Yeah, it's decent enough. Keep us going for the most part. See what other trains we pass on over the journey. What are we doing on there? Yeah, sufficient on the green. We'll just keep maintaining our speed quite happily. As you can see here, we're going to be passing through Lancaster early anyway, so it's I'm not too fussed about trying to get to max speed too quickly. It'd be a different case if we were running late, obviously. There's a bus. What's speed limit through here? 30. I'm doing 72, and I'm not catching you at a massive rate of knots. Oh, sheep. No sheep. In the barn. Sheep in the barn. Excellent. What's out this window? Foliage. Oh, we have a ploughed field. Marvellous. Okay, keeping on that speed. Make sure there's nothing that's around us. Okay. Let's just keep watching down a little bit. Still passing through early, so I can afford to be a tad slower. Look at the wind around me. Quite blustery out there today. Under a minute early so far. That's absolutely fine. Two industrial complexes, we've got another convoy of buses. All these late night buses are coming around here, aren't they? Good. Just keep an eye on that speed. That's not for us, don't worry. If it were, I'd be in trouble. Let's just notch down by a bit. So we've got a pair of 87s here on a length intermodal. Decent length on there. Okay, we're approaching Lancaster, we've got the second 5 limit coming up, so we're going to notch down by 3. We're going downhill, we'll just accept that. So just keep notching down, need to be. Always just apply some brakes, just in case. We may get away with it. Let's just go down by one more, see if we can't encourage us to slow down just a little bit quicker. Okay, we appear to be gaining speed. So we're going to slow down, we're going to apply some brakes. Okay, have that warped. Watching that speed. You see they're still gaining speed quite quickly, so I may have to just apply some breakage. Okay, let's just keep an eye on that. You never know, we might get away with it. We can survive in this if we get pretty close, which we're doing. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's bring it off. Haven't got any amps running at the moment, but the weight of the train pushing us along should keep us going, so we're going to just keep it on there. Let's release it. Okay, just catch up. Lovely. Okay, let's run that up. So we're going to run some speed as we're climbing uphill. Just under 19 miles to go before we hit Upton home, so we've got plenty of time to admire the views. Keep an eye on that as well. Of course, then make sure we drop the amps to make sure that we're not going to start overspeeding. So, what we're going to do, just going to start playing with it now. Nice and leafy suburbia. We've done about 5 more drops, just to see what we can do. How are we doing? We've still got plenty there, so our speed is increasing slowly. So let's bring it down a little bit more. Another 2, and we should be okay. Another neutral section coming up. I'm clear I wasn't paying attention to what's going on around me. There we go. Add that to off, and make sure that gets to 0. Keep an eye on there. If that hits 0, we should be fine. Again, that light will go off when we're passing through the section, and we will then come back on once we've passed it. Once we've done that, I can then put the amps back into the system again. Okay, she's at 0. Coasting through quite happily. Here comes the neutral section. Telling us it's going to start. Okay. So, increasing, the amps are coming in, that's going up, so we're going to go run up, just give it plenty of. Once we get to sufficient amount of amps, I'll then bring her down, so we're not going to overspeed. Then of course in there completely agreeing with what I'm saying, and so it should. Okay. That was 10 notches down. Still increasing speed, so let's do 4, 5. As long as we're doing 78 to Preston, I'm not going to try and catch 80 every time we start speeding, so speed is slowing down, so let's just put another 2. There we go, the speed is slowly maintaining. No lip crossing, nobody there. There's a network rail engineer there, or British Rail, that's on. Okay. More farmland. 4x4% nature in there. How's our speed doing? Let's just put it down by 1 more. Okay. Let it run up. It gets to about 80.5 and I'll bring the amps down by a little bit more. I think for the time being, we're okay. So we're going to sit outside for a bit and admire the views as she spikes away. So we're just going to zoom out slightly so we can see what's going on. A well-lit area. Struggling to get to sleep in there. Good blimey. The fridge hasn't fully loaded. Okay, we're passing through Carlisle. You can see there we've got plenty of consists to go. We've got some plenty of Mark 2s, those are Mark 1s, got postal bands in there. Row 47s, there's an 87 sat in there. Okay. Speed through there, there's a bus. Should be being loaded. 2 lorries being loaded there for their late night duties. Okay. Come on, there's a load of buses in there as well. The wonders ever cease. Yeah, let's hop back inside. Just over 12 miles to go before we hit Oxenholme. Things around us. I think I'm about to start. Just we're going uphill here, so let's just up the amps a bit. Not a bit too much, just so it allows me to maintain a bit more control. I've got 4. Another 4. Okay, speed is increasing. I'll just make sure that I counter that by going down by a few. I want the amps to be about 6 for when we're on the flat sections. If we're going down, then we have it set at nothing, we just coast. I may have to play with the brakes if that's the case. Yeah, so we're going to pass through Oxenholme with 3 minutes early. That time that we lost on the slow approach to Preston, we've already made up. Hello. Oh, there's a chap there. David. We got another 47 running from this train. Excellent. Okay. Right, let's not do that. Let's run a run down. Hold. Should be enough amps just to stop the train from overspeeding. Just conscious that we are on a down slope section at some point, so I might. No, let's notch down a bit. Let's go by 5. Let's notch down by 5, just going downhill, so the train's weight will allow it to go a little bit faster, so we'll just keep going like that. If we're 1 to 2 miles an hour slower than the permitted speed, I think that. Oh, a bit shaky. That doesn't wake somebody. Oh, more cows, more cows, more cows. Oh, Betty. Where's Betty? Right, whoops. Up it by 3. Just to counter the one I just went down by. I'll buy another one. That one more might just be enough just to keep it steady. Okay, looking good. We are cooking on gas. You see, it's having a think. It wants to go up, but it's ever so slow. Right, we're approaching the uphill section, so we may want to go a bit higher if that drops to 77. We'll soon find out. Should start sloping up any second now. It's a lake. Another lake. There's a bridge. Oh, there's a van. Another rail van. Or British Rail at the time. Okay. 78.1. Second engine clear. Bus. Okay, I think we should. Alright, because it has. I'm having dropped to 77, so let's notch up by here. Nope. Okay, so we're notch up by another 2. Yeah, that should. Yeah, we're just slowly increasing our speed. Okay, we can keep it as this. I can keep it as this, it's not a problemo. Up for neutral sections, really? I can do. 115 limit, not that I can do 115. Let's have a look back in there. I'm still on my own. Oh, no one's come to say hello to me. So be it. Section immediately then increases to 110, so why this is in here I do not know. You see me slowly going uphill. I think I've got these amps set just so we've got enough power coming in just to keep us on level pegs. I'm not too worried about giving it full mustard. You're parked up somewhere. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Suspicious. What's going on over there? Shall we have a look? Oh, just a trackside location. Got some wire spools in there. Okay, our speed is increasing ever so slightly. Keep an eye on that. Whoops. Okay, let's push it down by 2 to come to the one I went up by. Okay. So, push down by 2, watch those amps, 6 point, I can get to 6.3, or even 5.76. That should be enough. Running at half the transformer capabilities, we've got plenty of green to play with. Okay, we're going into a neutral section, so we're going to keep an eye out on the board here telling us when we should start looking at shutting off. There it is. Just over a mile to go. Because we're going uphill, I can afford to keep the amps sufficient for the moment. I've got half in there, so I'm going to shut off 2, so I might get to 0.6 of a mile and shut it off. Down. Let's watch that drop to 0. Good down there. See our speed's dropping because we're going uphill, so we're coasting, but it's not a problem. That will hit naught. Okay, she's at naught. 2 miles to go. Slow down a sufficient time. Once it passes, we'll then have amps going to full, just so we can climb the uphill section. Here it is. Go. Okay. Just make sure. Okay, that's going. The amps are in. Let's have that run up. Just make sure we don't go into the red. And we'll keep a watchful eye on things. Get sufficient amps now as we're increasing speed. 90 miles an hour, not that I can do that anyway. Okay. So that's hold passive for the moment. Hold passive. I'm in an airline episode, we're doing a hold passive, so that's how that's going. We'll hop out. Time, jolly good. slick. Okay, let's hop back in. Let's notch down. Actually, even run down, that'd be better. So that'll reduce the amps, which means you won't be getting close to 80. So I've got on hold. So I've got my 5. How's that doing? Getting there, we're still in the green. Another 3 notches up. Made it through another 3 in there. There we are, temperatures at 15.9. We are slowly increasing going uphill, so hold this. Get to about 78. I'll bring those amps right back down again. Should be nice and controlled. So we're going by the Shap Summit down main with about 17 miles time, so we've still got 17 miles of line to give some 10. Okay, we're increasing speed, so let's just keep notching down. Get those amps to about 5 or 6. Then we go to speed. See you there. Okay, 7.7. We're slowly increasing, so 1 more. Another one. Go 6.37. Speed should stay constant, if not slow down ever so slowly. Up again. 47 coming along here. 247s on a coral train. It's colours and minutes. Up again, going quite steep. I'm notching down. I want to notch up. So notch up to about. Let's go to about 10 amps. Should be enough. Interesting enough, okay. 1, 2, 3, another 3 notches up. Speed has stopped. I can live at 76. 76 is perfectly sufficient. Bit of flange going off there. Passing a house. Of course, when it levels out, I've then got to bring the amps back down again, just to ensure that I'm not going to be speeding. It's a fine balancing act to do it. Slowly increase the speed, I can go with that. I'm going to hit the Shap Summit 4 minutes early. There's a red car. That was atrocious camera work. Countryside down below, going up Riverbound Dale. Very, very nice. How's our speed doing? Okay, we're going slower, so let's notch up a bit more, get some more amps going, get some more power into the loco. Keep an eye on that as well. Okay, 4 notches up, get some more amps in, you can see our speed is now increasing. Okay, I think we're doing okay. Amps are good. Train speed is good. All in all, we are good. Little farmhouse. Rivers to pass over. coming out, so I'm going to want to start notching down. In fact, let's go to run down. Bring those amps completely down, which then should regulate the train speed. To about 6. Got to hold 7. Yeah, much better. No, much down. That's 6 point. Oh, that's the kidding. Yeah. 6.37, where I really want to be. Flange there. Excellente. Just wake up the local community while I'm at it. See, it weaves. Ah, there's the M6. Very, very quiet as well. I can hear the flange. Okay, let's notch it down by 1. So there's a train that's going to be coming up, that's going to be hitting a junction at some stage, so we shall sit here and wait. Hello, van. How's our speed doing? Are we 5.77 amps, so we should be okay. Just waiting for the next neutral section to turn up. Just got over 10 miles to go before we hit Cap Summit down lane. Rail engineers there, or British rail engineers at the time, or rail track, or wherever it was. That wind just sounds evil. Okay. Let's notch up by 1, just a few more amps in there so we can't get the speed just to hang around where we want it. Passing through Cumbria. In a clearer day, this would be absolutely gorgeous. £100 limit. Not that we can do that anyway. Does look absolutely incredible. It's so much like a real thing. The last time I saw this, I was on a Pendolino heading up to Glasgow Central, and I've always said that the East Coast Main Line between Berwick and Edinburgh is my most favourite. But I've got to say, the northern section of the West Coast Main Line between Lancaster and Carlisle, very, very good. There's another neutral section coming up, so let's keep an eye out for the board. Once we see it, we'll then switch off. There she is, that's going to be warning us. Okay, as soon as we're running on the flat, let's set that to off, until it gets to 0. Just admire the scenery. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I wish this, I hope there's going to be a route I can do that's going to be in the middle of the day. Okay, she's at 0, half a mile to go. Fine. Just would you look at it? It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, here's the neutral section. Okay, give it enough time. Right, let's start notching up. There we go. So, do. Tell you what, let's just stick it to run up. Let's let that climb. But we're going to have to, so we're on a sharp uphill section, so we're going to have that open up the taps. Good me. Okay, well, that's a nice little church up there. Small little hamlet. Passing under the M6. Is our speed doing okay? We're climbing up. How's the amp still? We're going to have to go down. Okay. Let's have that hold for a moment. Tell you what, let's now have that on the run down. There's that amount of amps is going to have the speed climbing quite significantly. Slowing down. Okay, let's have that on hold. There we go, it's enough amps. Keeps the speed increasing but not at an alarming rate. Yep, we're not overloading the system. I think we're good. 105, 110 section. Let's sit outside for a bit, shall we? Audi. Okay, let's 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's up the amps. Because we're climbing up another steep section, so we're going to have to up the ante a bit. So we'll have to open that one up. So let's keep an eye on here. Ooh. Okay, close. I can run it as close to the road as possible. Do anything about knocking it down. Okay. Let's have it there for the moment. Still coming in 4 minutes early. M6 is now above us. Hello. 87 on express parcels working. Decent length as well. Good grief. Okay, let's put that down. That's just going to make that no run down. There we go, put it hold. Going to an 80 limit, that's fine, so that's going to go on maximum permitted speed anyway. How's the amps doing? We're still there in the grain so board as well. Lots of stone boards. Speed's dropping, so let's just open it up a little bit more. Whee, the mouse burning away over there. Okay. 76.4 miles per hour. Still coming in 4 minutes early. That. Right on the summit, there's going to be a neutral section. That's going to be fun, so maybe what we'll do is we'll run up as close as possible to shutting off, otherwise we'll run the risk of losing too much speed. More houses down there, small communities. Okay. As soon as we hit the Shap summit, we then start. It's shut down. Okay, it's the main neutral section. Okay, that's fine. In which case, what we'll do. Up the amps by 3. Try and get more speed. Of course, I'm worried the minute we hit this, we're going to have to come straight off the amps to control our speed. Okay. Get ready with this. So this one going down actually. Okay. We're running on time. Okay. Through the yard. You see that I'm on this run down. Speed is there, so we're going to have this on hold for the moment at 3.3 amps. Should be okay. More wagons sat there, more mineral wagons. Just keep an eye on the speed as we're going to start coming downhill very, very soon. Okay, we're going downhill now. Let's see if that's increasing. It is, so that's as much down by 2. Need to regulate the speed where possible. Okay. There you see our speed's increasing quite quickly, so we're down to really limit the amount of amps coming into the system here. Okay, one more. In fact, let's do another 2 after that. Some more wagons sat there. Plenty of wagons it looks like. It's a power station. Okay, how are we doing on speed? Let's just run it down by another 2. Really reducing the amps coming in here. So another 2. Let's do another 2 again. Another 2. Nay. Okay, let's have a notch up. Another one. Alright then, okay, so we think we're regulating this quite well. Right side house. I may have missed a couple of whistle boards there as I'm focusing an awful lot on my speedometer as it currently stands. Let's just have a cheap look outside. It's gay. Speed of 1, 2, 3, 4 notches up. Be leveling off at some point, so we're going to want to, I think, we keep it at this moment and then notch it down. Should. Okay. Just knock those down. Let's go by another 2. Really running very low on amps at this stage. I'll do another 2 and we should be okay. Right, okay. Right, we have no amps at all, so let's just have that one run down. Right, let's turn that to 1. Let's get the brakes applied, just so we can force this thing to slow down the hill. Right, there we go. Okay, we're running at nothing at the moment. Just going to let the train coast down the hill. A couple of yards there. 78.4, slowly increasing as we're coming down the summit. This is a compelling view. Can't see anything. Oh, there we are. Oh, there's another bus. In a van, in a car, in a van. Let's get some direct braking going on, so it's nothing too harsh. There we go. Let's bring it back down again. You can see though the gradient is getting less and less as we progress. So at some stage we're going to have to start throwing in some amps just to keep the power going. At the moment we've got enough to see through it. Go via Penrith platform 2. That's absolutely fine. Seeing if we're running non-stop to Carlisle, doesn't bother me. Okay. Cows. There are cows again. Or Betty number 2. Turn off. Look at that. There's a neutral section, and the beauty of it is, I'm already running on nothing. It's not even a problem. Got up, train, run. What I may do is just slow it down sufficiently so I don't have to try and hit the brakes from the neutral section just on the off chance. Let's bring it down to about 78 miles an hour. Okay, there we go. Right. She's running down. Okay, with the speed that we're going, we should be fine going through with the neutral section without any issues whatsoever. Let's just look around us. That's our overlit building. Okay, keep an eye out for the neutral section. Here it comes. Watch the light go out. And you heard the engine there actually shut down. Then it kicks back into work again as we get some power. You see, we're still going downhill, so I'm not going to apply any power at the moment. I'm just going to let it coast and just fiddle with the brakes where necessary. When we get to about 80.5, then we should be on the money. And we're going to pass through Penrith 7 minutes early. Good grief. Oh, more cows. Betty number 3 is in there somewhere. The farm there with some grain silos. Some more hay bales. Let's just keep an eye on this. I've no idea when we're going to level out, but it won't be too much longer, I'm sure. That's some direct braking going again. Little area. Yep, slow back to naught. That bridge hasn't loaded yet, so that's a bit funky. Okay, still gathering speed, so not a problem. Let's work on those out the window, shall we? In fact, from here you can actually get decent viewing of the train. You've got Mark 1 Express parcels wagon, a series of Mark 3 sleepers. You've got 2 Mark 2s and with a Mark 1. And it's not too bad. 75 limit coming up, so what we'll do is, because we're still going downhill, we'll just fiddle the brakes. CM6. I imagine we might get a warning when it comes to the speed restriction coming up. That was nice. We'll do quite a bit of dooby-doo. Let's do some direct braking. Let's slow it down to 75 over here. Okay, let's release the brakes. Just coasting. It's not a problem. We've got plenty of time. We've got no end of time to play with, so I can afford to go slow in some sections. Surprised that we've not been given a warning for the speed restriction coming up, but we'll take it. We appear to be losing speed, so we are coming onto the flat. So what we're going to do, we're going to run up, watch that go, amps will increase. Another 87 coming in on the parcels. Full red, the travelling post office. Okay, is our speed increasing? Yes, it is, so what we're going to do, on hold for the time being. Tell you what, I'm going to run down, have it hold, keep the amps sensible. Okay, I think we'll be okay there. Neutral section coming up. Not going to be a problem. What we'll do is once we pass through Penrith, I'll then shut the system down. Should give us enough time. Because we're running on the flat, we'll lose a bit of speed, nothing too drastic. How are we doing on there anyway? So if I shut it down outside Penrith, I'll get some more in time. Speed slowly increasing, so what we're going to do, I'm going to shut it off now. There's our warning. I've got some hoppers out there. Steam through Penrith. neutral section. See there we're at naught, absolutely fine. Here it is. The lights. Bang, there we go. Engine cuts out, and back on the one. So, hopefully, I do that, yep. There we go, kick it to life, so we're going to do run up. Into 120 zone, so we can go back up to our max speed of 80. Just keep an eye on that, but it looks like we're running up, and we'll be perfectly fine for the moment. Looks like we might be slowly creeping uphill, which explains why we're taking a little bit of time. I think that's an uphill gradient we're on at the moment. Okay, just keep an eye on that. We'll get to about halfway into the orange, and then we'll bring it back down again, just so we don't overload the system. And of course, I've then got to be wary about us reaching the AC limit we're here to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start notching down, get those amps down as well. What we'll do, I'm going to run down. Run the system down. More cows. Okay, 7.16 amps. Got on hold. Needs to be. We can always drop it again. Not too much of a problem. We're going downhill, which I think we are. Let's get a notch down more. I think it should be good. A couple of cars over the bridge there. More cows! Hey! Come on, cows! Might be Betty number 5 and 6 we've gone past from those herds. Every herd of cows has got a Betty. That's just how it works, that's the law. Oh, nice conservatory on there. Nice line side view. Okay, let's do some drive-bys for the time being, since we haven't got anything to worry about for the moment. It's always sparking off a good one, aren't we? Oh, there's another cow. That's Betty number what? 6? 7? There are Bettys everywhere. Sit at the back, admire the view of an express parcels wagon. To see what's around us, can't we? We've got the Sound of Intercity Sleeper there, the Mark III. Doesn't appear to be much ahead, we've just gone through that. 13.25 miles until we hit Carlisle, so not too bad to go. That's my 87 there, just blinding the driver of the van as he's set at the business centre. Don't know what you're doing at 5:10 in the morning, but there we are. Neither here nor there what you choose to do with your spare time, sir. Yeah, so we're going to get to Carlisle. Oh, blimey, just under 10 minutes early. Well, that'll keep the punters very happy. What's the other doing? Well, there we are, you see. Still no one's joined me. How depressing. Speed is good. So we're doing quite well. Yeah, we're managing our speed well. I think we're doing alright. North train. There can be some coal in there, the power station down the line. speed slowly creeping up, so I may just block the amps just in case. How are we doing on that front? Got plenty to play with? Yeah, we've got loads to play with. So drop it by 1. Let's drop it by 2 just in case. I'm going to think 1 more. Yep, slowly going about it, so should be okay. More cows, some more bettings. Oh, we've sheep. We've got sheep. Sean's in there. Some more farmhouses up there. Good. So we'll notch it up by 1. Just keep playing with the speed. See how we go. Get to about 80.5 and I'll take it. More consumption work going off. There's that. Lovely job. I'll just canvas the air and have a shed. Oh, and you're about to leave for work. Excellent with the tractor. Right. Actually. Very comfortable. So what we're going to do, we're just going to up it again. Just get the amps going, just making have our speed going up a little bit more. Still got loads of time to play with, but of course we will be approaching some speed limits the closer we get. We also have to keep our eyes on that one, and of course there may be a couple more neutral sections that we end up trying to fly through. He's back. Yay! Nicely lit areas, a couple of nice greens in there. Very nice. As our speed drop, it will be increasing. What's the gag here? What are we doing? Dropping so slowly, so we're going to just drop again by 1. Get some. Alright, let's do another. Let's put about 6.6 in there. There we go, 6.6 amps. Should just be enough. 100 mile per hour speed limit, not going to affect us. And again, 95 miles per hour speed limit. Again, not going to affect us. Smooth ride so far, all told. Speed saying it looks a constant, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Good, clean. And plotty in here. Small opportunities. WS. As well, I'm not going to worry about that at all. We're going to downhill section at some stage, so what we're going to do, we're going to start watching down the amps. Power getting in. What I may do is I may just shut it off completely, just at the train post. Stands, I don't have to do that. I'll keep the we've got 5.21 worth of amps getting into the system. That's all we need. That's my parliament coming up. Into the 10. So then I can go from 95 to 110. Then Ain't much I can do about that. Okay, let's start the trail. Need to be, tell you what, let's just turn to off. Let the train coast. Get some more, not a problem. Just hard brakes if need be. It's about 80.9, there we go, we'll start bringing it down. Just under 4 miles to go from the hit of Carlisle, so expect some speed limits to come into effect very soon. Still going downhill, so we've got a bit of momentum going, so it's not a problem. Still coming in at 30, so we're trying about 4 miles per hour slower. Not a lot to be seen, more foliage. Oh, hello, sheep. Sheep again. Countryman in a house, more sheep. Hay bales. I dare say the sun is trying to break out somewhere. I'm still sparking like a wooden. Yeah, we're still picking up slowly amount of speed, so I can drag cows. Yes, that's what I'm saying. There we go, 75 mile per hour limit coming up, so keep the amps at nothing for the moment. Might even be a neutral section coming up though. It's fine by me, indeed, it is a neutral section. So, we're just going to have a small amount of braking going. There's our warning. Okay, similar mixed freight working there. Okay, we're going up to some more severe speed restrictions, so what we're going to do is we're just going to dial the brakes up a little bit more. Give it a direct, and we're just going to keep on working our way down. Going up to the neutral section shortly, but what I'll do is I'll just release the brakes, just keep them rolled through, and then I'll fire them back up again. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm not going to do, I will actually keep them on, and I'm going to put a bit more braking in there. Right, so keep them on. 47 there with the braking mark 2s. The carriage is up in the depot. 75 mile per hour limit. Let's just be a bit more forceful on the braking. Passing through the neutral section. That's off. That's back on. Still going to keep on slowing. Let's just release the brakes. Okay. So what we're going to do. We're going to run up. There we go. Still coming in plenty early, so that's not a problem. Speed is increasing, so what we're going to do. Acknowledge that. Turn you off. Why am I even turning you on in the first place? Let's turn that off. Let's keep you that. Lower you. Okay, right. Still going to need that. Turn you off. You again. Just have a notch up. Just put it down. Got the wagons there in the yard. Just going to roll into Carlisle. Hopefully not into that platform, so it could be slightly problematic. A bit of direct braking. Casually roll in. A couple of consists up in here. A few locos on standby duties. Okay, let's release that. Plenty of people waiting to get on the sleeper, heading up north. This is the Lowlander, by the way. Okay, so Sitting Pretty is 87,023. Velocity, it's just like normal braking. 47,052. 47,282. Okay, we'll release that. 87,010. King Arthur. Okay, we're going to release that. We're just going to keep on rolling in. Go back there. We've got plenty of room to play with. Coming in 7 minutes early. We're just going to keep rolling up until we get to the front. Not too bothered. For that to get fully in according with that. There we go. Right, bit of braking. Okay. Turn the loco power off. It's on tick over. Doors are open. People can get in. Let's have a little look-see around here, shall we? Those are two 47s. There's plenty of wagons around there. Let's see if we have anything up in and around the local area. Royal Mail vans sat waiting because in a bygone time vehicles could traverse onto station platforms. Not anything up here. No, there's nothing up here aside from the postal wagons, the travelling post office wagons. What we're going to do, we're going to sit aside, listen to it on tick over. We're going to be here for a while. There we go. Not a great job. I had to remind you about the train speed limit one time, and you spent 776 seconds breaking the train's speed limit. This job is completed, but far from well. Do you know what? I'll take it. 776 seconds breaking the speed limit. I find that very hard to believe, but there we go. Mind you, a bit of wheel slip. 770. Oh, okay. Well, there we have it. So that is working a low ladder sleeper from just outside Preston to Carlisle. Overall, very successful. Admittedly, it was my third attempt, but yeah, we went down well. Next running session, not model railway. Next video is going to be from across the pond. We're going to tackle one of the American missions and see how well we can do on there. But thank you all very much for watching. It's greatly appreciated. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, then please do like and subscribe. Pardon me. Feel free to leave a comment. I do go back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. If you have any recommendations for me to do so, then please do leave them below in the comments section. If you'd be so kind as to, if you want to support the channel, you can do by donating to the PayPal link down below. Any and all funds from there will go into acquiring DLC for this particular game and any upcoming packs that I may need for it. So if you guys would like to see anything else, then you can do so by doing that, and that would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.